Hey Scorpios, welcome to Mystical Monday. So we're going to look into your spiritual journey at this time, where you're at and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Okay. Boundaries is wanting to jump out, Scorpio. So I feel like right now in your spiritual journey, you are learning how to establish boundaries with people who are energy vampires, people who are just trying to take. You may be doing something here to align your chakras as well at this time, clearing out your chakras, clearing out your energy from people. You may be this is interesting. This may resonate with a couple of you. Right now, there may be a couple of you who are like, I'm not allowing anybody to touch me. I mean, that could be just in a general sense, like touch is an energy transfer, okay? But this could also be not allowing people to touch you in an intimate way, Scorpio. So a lot of you are like, I do not. Okay. Where are Scorpios on their spiritual journey at this time? Unbound came out in reverse. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, Scorpios. So at this time in your spiritual journey, you may be trying to unbind yourself from certain people, places, and things. But there may be an energy of still feeling bound to something, okay? This could be some sort of pattern, behavior, mindset. This could be some sort of soul contract or actual contract that you're in. Maybe something from a past life that kind of keeps replaying or being relived or something of that nature here. But I feel like at this time, Scorpio, in your spiritual journey, you may still be in the process of like cutting cords with, again, particular people, places, and things, or even your own behaviors, mindsets, and things like that. Something is still binding you here, Scorpio, or something is still making you feel bound to something or someone. All right. I'm actually being called to clarify this. So let's see. A lot of you may have, you may be definitely in the process of releasing, again, certain things or people or whatever, but I feel like there's still some sort of attachment. Somebody could be trying to stay attached to you, Scorpio. Some of you are still trying to cut some sort of cord with somebody. Damn, how many candles I have to light before this shit breaks? Oh man, clarify unbound in reverse. Ace of Swords. Wow, look at that. So I do see you, Scorpio, cutting yourself free from whatever this is. You know what? Okay, so the Hermit here. Yeah, it makes me feel like, Scorpio, you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart, or you could be trying to unbind yourself, cut cords with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. Confirmation. You may have, let me turn this off. Sorry, guys. Okay. So yeah, it's like somebody may still be trying to keep the cord attached to you, and you're continuously, I feel like you continuously are trying to cut this cord. It almost, Spirit is showing me somebody trying to use a sword to cut like a really thick brown rope, okay? And somebody's just cutting away at it, like And I'm seeing like parts of the rope. Spirit is showing me like parts of the rope starting to like break, right? Starting to look all messed up because you're cutting through it, right? But it's like not cut all the way through. It's almost there. Spirit is showing me 8, 9. So maybe it's like at an 8 or a 9. You're almost there. It's almost there. So whatever it is that you're doing, Scorpio, I feel like whoever you were tied to or whatever this is, there was a strong soul tie or something like that with a particular person or something. And I see that with the Ace of Swords, you have been trying to cut yourself free here, Scorpio, but I feel like it's been a lot harder than you thought it would be or something to really cut the cords on this. But I see you freeing yourself, Ace of Swords. You know, you have clarity. You have truth. You know that you need to continue to keep cutting this cord. And I do see you having a victory with the Ace of Swords upright and cutting this cord. So although right now in your spiritual journey, it may still feel like you're bound in some sort of way. Spirit is showing me the 8 of Swords. Okay. And I know the 8 of Swords can speak of your own mental entrapment. But I really feel like this is... I don't know. I'm picking up the 8 of Swords a little differently here. Like somebody else is trying to keep you bound. But what does she have all around her? The 8 of the Swords, right? Which is clarity. It's truth. Okay. Interesting. All right. What lessons are being shown to Scorpios on their spiritual journey at this time or this week? What lessons are being shown to Scorpios on their spiritual journey at this time and during this week? What lessons are being shown to Scorpios? Karmic bonds. Wow. There it is. A pre-birth agreement to fulfill uncomfortable and binding relationships, identify them, and break free. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. So again, this could have been somebody you were married to, in a relationship with. Maybe you have children with this person. Whatever it is, there was definitely some sort of soul contract. You are bound to this person on a soul level and possibly even on a physical level. But I identify them and break free. I feel like you are identifying them with the Ace of Swords here, and you are breaking free. And you will be breaking free as well. I feel like you're almost at the end of the rope, Scorpio. Okay. Now this was something, a pre-birth agreement. Okay. This is something that you did agree to before you came here into this world, onto this earthly realm. You said, all right, I'm gonna sign that contract. We're gonna do this. We're gonna try this again. Okay. And here you are, Scorpio. There could have been lessons in a past life that maybe weren't completely learned and had to be learned in this lifetime with this person, or in regards to this situation. It was, and it is, okay, it may be a very uncomfortable situation that you may be experiencing at this time with this person or due to this situation. But again, I feel like it's not that much longer until you completely free yourself. Some of you may be in the process of like a separation, a divorce. I'm hearing custody battle for some of you, but I see you freeing yourself. Spirit is saying like you're going to find the key. It's interesting. It's like you're cutting the rope, and then there's like your Spirit is saying you've almost found the key to unlock this. Okay, because they're bound by some sort of, what is this? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, see, I don't know, Scorpio. See how this guy's shoelaces are like creeping up on her foot, wanting to attach itself to her. And look how her shoe is almost coming loose. It's coming free. Scorpio, again, it makes me feel like you've been trying to free yourself. It's like you cut the cord and then here it comes creeping back up again. It's very, oh my, it's like poison ivy. It's like poison ivy. You can pull the poison ivy out the ground, but the roots are still there, and eventually it's going to grow back up and it's going to wrap around the tree or whatever until you take care of the root, the actual problem, okay, which is the root, right? Interesting. So these are the lessons that you're learning on your spiritual journey right now. And again, these messages are not going to resonate with every Scorpio. For some of you, this isn't even about a marriage or a relationship or somebody you had kids with. This could be a friendship. This could be you having some sort of toxic boss that you're, you know what I'm saying, or a toxic job, family members, friends. Any sort of karmic bonds, Scorpio, you are completely freeing yourself. Wow, interesting. Okay. Let's see, what's important on your journey at this time? All right, what? Well, hello there. What is important on Scorpio's journey at this time, Spirit? What is important on Scorpio's journey at this time? Level 9 consciousness. You transform the people you meet. You're able to lead others. Your strong presence influences others. So what's important on your journey at this time, Scorpio, is, well, you doing what you're meant to do. You transforming the people you meet. That's what's important on your journey at this time. Leading others out of karmic bonds, however that may be. By you taking the action steps to cut yourself free from what is holding you down, holding you back, tying you up, binding you, keeping you stuck, restricted, you are helping others do the same. I feel like you're on the right path, Scorpio. You're definitely on the right path. You're doing what you need to do. But you definitely have an energy like, and this may not just be one person. For some of you, this is multiple people where it's like, let's say this guy's shoelace, right, is or was tied around her ankle and she got it free. Well, it's like it's creeping back up by itself to tie back around her ankle. Creepy, super creepy. But yeah, what's important right now in your spiritual journey, Scorpio, is for you to be that source of like inspiration to help others free themselves as well. Like being that role model almost. It's kind of like monkey see, monkey do, right? Clarify the level 9 consciousness here for Scorpios. 6 of Cups. So this is you transforming people from your past, leading people from your past, maybe even children for some of you. And this could be, you know, small children seeing you as an example, a role model, or even your grown children, whatever it is. You know, siblings, you know, old friends. Your transformation, you cutting away things that no longer serve you, especially these karmic bonds, these karmic soul ties, it's helping people that you have some sort of history with also change, evolve, break free from certain patterns, behaviors, mindsets, connections, relationships that they're in. A lot of you have a strong influence when it comes to children, okay? Whether it's your own children, grandchildren, if you're a teacher, maybe it's your students, whatever it is, like there's definitely a strong energy of that. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. What should Scorpio be avoiding on their spiritual journey at this time, or their spiritual path? What should Scorpios be avoiding at this time on their path? The Hierophant. What you should avoid on your path at this time, Scorpio. Give me one more for the Hierophant here. You could have Taurus in your chart. Maybe it's telling you to avoid a Taurus here for some of you. The Two of Wands. There's something, I keep hearing the word conformity, conforming. So maybe that's something you need to avoid on your path, Scorpio, is conforming. Conforming to society, conforming to what people in higher places or some sort of authority figure like may want for you. I keep hearing going against the grain here. It's almost like you have, and the Five of Wands can speak about, the Five of Wands. Whoa, I meant to say the Hierophant. Five of Wands. Why did I say that? Interesting. Five of Wands about arguments, disagreements, conflict, chaos, jealousy, petty disagreements, competition. Okay, anyways, the Hierophant here as what you should avoid on your path. I feel like it's maybe conforming to something, bending down at someone's will, especially if this is some sort of like authority figure or something. Two of Wands. There's something about like being free or freedom, or taking action on how you desire to do something or want to do something. Again, there could be this energy of someone either you're married to or some sort of authority figure who wants to keep you bound in some sort of way, doing things by like the rule book, or doing things in a traditional manner, or how society deems what's normal or whatever. And it's like, no, Scorpio has another way of doing things. Two of Wands here. And it's all a matter of taking action with that Two of Wands. Interesting. You could be 52 years old, 25 years old. Your birthday could be November 7th. You could be a life path 7. You could be 62, 26, 65, 56, 61. Your birthday could be November 16th, November 12th, no, November 15th. Give me one more for what Scorpio should be avoiding on their path for their spiritual journey at this time. Is Scorpio, something about commitments as well. What you should be avoiding on your spiritual journey right now, because I feel like there's this energy of freedom that you're needing to have. If anything feels restricting, or like a lot of you may not even, okay. Interesting. I'm getting a lot of messages here. Hold on. let's say, okay, I'm going to use this as an example, right? But it could be any sort of contract. Let's say you're in a marriage, right? And you know how society or family is like, no, you should stay with that person because you guys have kids, or you've been together for a long time, or, you know, it's no, Scorpio, that's what you need to avoid on your path. Things like that. Staying stuck in commitments or contracts, especially soul contracts, that no longer serve you just because it's what society deems as, you know, traditional or tradition, normal, this, that, and the third. Okay, thank you. 7 of Swords. What you should avoid on your path. 7 of Swords. Avoid running away from things, Scorpio. All right, at this time in your on your spiritual path, avoid running away from anything. Avoid any sort of deception, whether it's coming from yourself, whether it's coming from another person. Avoid anybody who's manipulative, a liar, a thief, a cheat, a con. Avoid running away from anything due to like fear or anything like that. Right now is a time for you to stand tall and say, hey, I have options. I can choose this path. I can choose that path. I'm not stuck. I can free myself, Ace of Swords. I am free. You could be 27 years old. You could be born in 1972. Shit, I could be talking to a 72-year-old Scorpio here. Very interesting. Again, you could have Taurus in your chart. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be, though. Okay. How can Scorpio trust that they're on the right path at this time? And I feel like you are on the right path, Scorpio. Don't doubt yourself. I feel like you may have energies that are trying to make you doubt yourself or something, but not with that Ace of Swords upright. Strength card, wanting to jump in my lap in reverse. Leo energy. There's that. Strength in reverse is about a lack of confidence, you know, a lack of courage or strength. I feel like that's how somebody wants to make you feel. How can Scorpio trust that they're on the right path? 5 of Pentacles. Because you may be leaving some people out in the cold. I'm gonna just leave the 5 of Pentacles exactly where it fell. I feel like you're I don't want to say this. It's gonna sound mean, but it feels like you're tossing people out into the cold. Okay. Like some of you may play basketball. Basketball may be your like favorite sport or something here for some of you. But yeah, I feel damn, that's messed up. Also with the 5 of Pentacles coming out sideways, how to trust you're on the right path. You may be starting to, if you are experiencing some sort of financial struggle, a loss in your finances, maybe a job loss. All right, sorry about that, Scorpio. My camera cut off, storage was full. Anyways, job loss, home loss. Okay. I feel like if you start seeing these things start shifting, you start, you know, you find a job, you move, or you're in the process of moving, you know, things start shifting from bad to good. I feel like that is letting you know that you're on the right path. Okay. Again, I feel like a lot of you are. Another way to know you're on the right path, Scorpio, and this is a little sad. and sounds bad to say, but I'm going to say it because it's here. Five of Pentacles, you know, you're going to know you're on the right path because you may have people who are in the Five of Pentacles energy, and you may have people who need your assistance in some sort of way, whether it's, you know, financial, resources, time, energy. You're going to have people who are out in the cold trying to come to you. Maybe even people who left you out in the cold at some period are going to be trying to come back to you, especially with the Six of Cups here, because they need your help in some sort of way. Okay. What is next on Scorpio's spiritual journey here? What is next on Scorpio's spiritual journey? This is what flipped over. Victory. You could be 28 years old. Your birthday could be November 10th. And then we have financial constraints at the bottom. So this is going with that Five of Pentacles energy here. Okay. A lot of you are going to be having a victory over your finances or some sort of financial struggle, financial loss. Again, this could be, you know, you lost a job, you lost a home, lost a car, like, what's next on your spiritual journey, Scorpio? Victory. This is beautiful. I mean, do I need to clarify it? No, I don't think so. I'm not going to even clarify it. That's what's next on your spiritual journey, Scorpio, is having some sort of victory. And it could very well, like I said with the Ace of Swords there, that's a victory. It could be a victory around clearing some sort of soul contract. This is some sort of karmic contract, karmic soul tie here. You're going to have victory in your next, on the next phase of your spiritual journey. You're going to be free of this. You're going to have a victory and you're going to be free. Here's victory twice. I love it. I love it a lot. Oh, look at that. Man holding a coin. So yeah, for some of you, there definitely could be a masculine energy. This could be a male boss here. Somebody may be offering you a job. So if you are a masculine here, some of you could be starting your own business. But especially for if you're a masculine who's been going through something like this, you're going to be coming out of some sort of financial constraints, any sort of debt or anything like that, especially for my Scorpio males. But it doesn't matter. My women too here. Okay, there could be a masculine who's coming in to offer you a job, a position, some sort of financial opportunity possibly. Yeah, I feel like doors are opening up for you, Scorpio, on the next phase of your journey. Doors are going to be opening up. Opportunities are going to be opening up for you. Things are going to start coming into balance. Whatever darkness you were in is going to start turning to light. Balance within your masculine and feminine energies. You could be seeing 2-2, or you may start seeing 2-2 on the next phase of your spiritual journey. And there's the journey. Leaving behind the baggage. Just, I'm hearing that song, Pack Light. Pack light, Scorpio. You're packing light in this next phase of your journey. And it's because you're releasing something that was very heavy. You're releasing something that was so hard to remove yourself from, to cut yourself away from. Person, place, thing, whatever. Definitely could be seeing 2-2-2 at this time. Letting you know that you may be starting, that new journey is about to start. Okay. Wow. This is beautiful. Let's see. Message from your spirit team, Scorpio. What decks do I want to use? All right, message from Scorpio's spirit team at this time. Also, you're going to know you're on the right path, Scorpio, because you're going to be leaving. I don't know why I almost said leaking. You're going to be leaving this lack mindset behind. All right. This lack mindset of, oh, I don't have enough. I'm not enough. You know, maybe even feeling any self-worth issues around how you value yourself or things like that. Scorpio, I feel like there's a major shift. That's how you're going to know you're on the right path. Okay. What is the message from Scorpio's spirit team at this time? Okay. Page of Swords. A swift answer may not be the right answer. Digging into the whys of the issue will give you a stronger base. Don't dismiss that crazy idea before you have examined it. Use logic and reason to find a solution or to refine an existing process. Challenges can be opportunities for growth. Any other messages from Scorpio's spirit team? Okay, that's a lot. We have the Five of Wands. Didn't I say that earlier? Okay, Five of Wands. Competition can be fun when you challenge yourself. It can be less fun when you engage in actions that bring you into conflict with your coworkers, friends, or family. Your secret weapon is that you can remove yourself from the conflict by simply choosing to do something else. We have the Six of Cups coming out again here. So Six of Cups is twice. Old friends bring you happiness today. Revisit those places that bring back memories of happy times together. Recapture the simple joys you discovered in childhood. The energy now is geared towards pleasant times and fond friends. Make time today to remind someone why they're in your life. And here we have the Seven of Swords showing itself. This one kind of wanted to come out in reverse, although I don't read these in reversals, but it does say, sometimes it's better to keep your ideas to yourself. Don't let your enthusiasm reveal things others might like to take. This is a good time to watch for that person who likes to use your ideas while taking all the credits. For now, focus on gathering your thoughts. You can share them later. And this is interesting because in last night's read, I said something about be careful of a particular person or even people, but a particular person in your life who may be trying to take from you, steal from you. So keeping things very silent at this time, Scorpio, okay? What to avoid on your path? Again, those deceptive energies, people who are trying to trick, steal, manipulate you, whatever. All right. Last piece of, well, last message here from Scorpio's spirit team. I get so confused doing this reading. Because it's a whole spread I follow. That's why I don't usually do spreads in my readings. I usually just, I freestyle them. You know, whatever comes out, comes out. But this is definitely, I'm following a spread here. Okay. Last message from Scorpio's spirit team. Number 36, Mayu. Soma from the Galactic Heart. You could be 36 years old. Your birthday could be November 9th. You could be a life path 9. You may also be seeing the numbers 369, which are numbers of manifestations, or letting you know that you are manifesting right now. And that came up in last night's reading as well, about Scorpios being in this manifesting mode. All right. Number 36. The Divine Mother's milk of the galaxy is feeding your soul. An expansion of your horizons, your spiritual purpose, and your sacred responsibilities is taking place. The divine potential within you is awakening at a higher turn of the creative spiral of consciousness. This oracle is a prophecy of ascension and grace. Your soul has been going through a deep spiritual feeding process and is growing rapidly. The evidence of this in the outer world will be a sense of expanded opportunity, reach, connection, and spiritual experience. This oracle foretells the welcoming of a new phase in life. Newborn energies and fertility, whether biological, creative, or psychological, are being stimulated. The oracle indicates the discovery, development, and expression of talents. An increasingly public profile, which moves you into the spotlight, can help you fulfill your divine life mission, provided that you keep your inner connection to spirit as the highest priority. The oracle speaks of soul healing around matters of trust, spirit, mother, and abundance. Mayu, star goddess of the Milky Way, was seen clearly in the skies of the ancient Incas. In Western traditions, the Milky Way is recognized as a metaphor for nourishment and the milk of the heavens. When she appears as an oracle, it is an omen of happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment. If you develop your spiritual practice, you shall come to experience feeling drunk on divine bliss, like a baby in an ecstasy of complete fulfillment through the mother's milk. When we connect with the galactic heart, it is a sign of spiritual advancement. We are growing in such a way that our being becomes ready, willing, and able to take up more spiritual space in the atmosphere. You will express that spiritual growth in your life according to your talents. If you're a thinker, your ideas will become more inspired, expansive, and original. If you're a healer, you will experience the flow of a new quality of divine consciousness through your work. If you're a leader, you will experience a feeling of being overshadowed by something truly great, kind, and helpful, while at the same time feeling more fearless, bold, and confident to speak your truth and guide those in your care. Whatever the truth of our soul, encounters with the galactic heart are granted to evoke, expand, and empower it upon the earth. Some interpretations of the Vedas of ancient India see the Milky Way as heavenly soma, the nectar of immortality and the drink of the divine. Soma can feed the soul, but like any food, healthy or otherwise, too much at any given time is hard to digest and can create more harm than good. More divine light and energy is not always better, at least not when we try to take it all in at once. We need to learn when enough is enough, to detach from the Divine Mother's breast, and rest in the contentment and fulfillment of the present moment. To allow ourselves to be spiritually fed, we need to feel trust and surrender into the Divine Feminine. We need to know when to latch on and when to detach from the inflow of spiritual energy. We need to allow for the mind, body, and soul to adjust to the increased levels of light and spiritual nutrition and to metabolize that for healing growth. If we have had difficult issues around trust, support, and nourishment as human beings, it is important to clear those issues through grace so we can receive the heavenly nectar without greed or fear. Digestion and integration allow us to utilize each blessing and become ready for further expansion when it is time to be fed again. We trust that the sacred food of the Divine Mother will be available when needed. We can learn to rest into all that the Galactic Mother will provide for our soul, growing us into the fullness of our spiritual radiance and maturity, one dose of her extraordinary blessed soma at a time. This is the healing process. I invoke the unconditional love of the galactic heart and give thanks for all that is good, true, and nourishing of my being on all levels through unconditional love. I surrender, with forgiveness and blessing, any issue to do with mothering or being mothered, whether too much or too little. I release myself from false guilt, shame, and judgment now. I release the mother figures in my life with forgiveness in my heart, for I no longer wish to hold on to old pain. Wow. I acknowledge I am worthy and deserving of nourishment straight from the sacred milk of unconditional love from the Galactic Mother. May all mothers receive healing and guidance, blessing and assistance from the Divine Mother of all souls. With trust, I now open myself to receive what is needed for the ecstatic fulfillment of my being through divine grace. With gratitude, so it is. Now it is time to close your eyes and rest for as long as it feels good. Whether you wish to meditate, sleep, or just close and rest your eyes for a time, permit yourself to do that now. You can begin that process by gazing at the image on the card for a moment. And y'all can pause it here if you would like. Okay. Gently focus on the light at the heart center of the galactic goddess and imagine, feel, visualize, or pretend that you are stepping right into that heart light as you either zone out into sleep, rest your eyes, or meditate now. When you are ready, ground yourself with some deep cleansing breaths as you emerge from your rest. Move your body a little and ground yourself in the here and now. You have completed your healing process. Wow. All right, Scorpios, if this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, love y'all. Bye.